This is the final look of the shoulder lines and neckline here. Before I attach these two parts together, I'm gonna work my neck to make sure everything is good. If I need to do any changes, I can do this at this point before working my sleeves. So for neck, we're gonna pick up stitches from the neckline. We're gonna start from the back section from right here. This is the back shoulder. We're gonna start from the back and come to the front and then the same. So this front section and back section, which are the horizontal lines, we're gonna pick up 3 stitches out of 2 stitches. It means if you look at these 2 stitches, I'm gonna pick up one from here, one from here, and one from the between. And for this horizontal lines, we're gonna try to pick every row, 1 stitch out of every row. You can use hook to get help, but I'm gonna directly insert my needle. Also, I'm using the 16-inch 3.5 millimeter needles. This is half-inch small, half millimeter smaller than my regular needles that I use. And I will work rib stitch for the neck. I'm putting the yarn alongside the back shoulder right here. And I will pick up my first stitch from here. We can tie this end here just to make it fix. And you pick up your stitches this way. Make sure to have the same number of stitches picked up for both sides, I mean both shoulders. I'm done picking up stitches. I picked up 98 stitches. Next I'm gonna work the same rib I worked for beginning, 2 by 2 ribs. And when I have enough length, I will be back to show the rest. For the knit stitches at the first row after picking up the stitches, whenever I feel that I need to work through the back loop, I will work through the back loop like this stitch. If I work this way, it's gonna be very big hole. I'm gonna work through the back loop, and there is purls are okay. For knit stitches for the first row, I will work through the back loop to get the smaller holes. Here I finished 2 inch of the rib for this collar here. By the way, I had to change my numbers to 96 stitches to have the pattern multiple. And as I said, I worked 2 inches here. Now it's time to make it folded collar. At this point, I'm where I started. I cut the yarn long enough and I'm passing through the tapestry needle. I'm gonna use Kitchener bind-off for this section. I will fold this part alongside this corner line here, the line here. And then I'm gonna go 2 stitches around here then pull it through. Then I will use the first stitch from this side for the only for this time, and then I'm gonna put my stopper over there. So I'm gonna use the same stitch that is that has the yarn attached to it, and then one extra stitch from the left needle. Then I will pull the yarn a little bit, go back to those stitches. Again, you're gonna go back knitwise. Let me zoom a little bit. Knitwise to the previous stitch and purlwise to the new stitch. And you can drop that stitch off the needle. Then again, go to stitches around the neckline. Go back here. And here is the last stitch that we worked, the previous one. We're gonna work knitwise into that stitch and purlwise to the new stitch. And you can get that off the needle, pull it through the yarn. Very gentle stitches right here. We don't want to have a stretchy collar over there. We're gonna go back, find the previous stitch, one from that side and one from the needle. I'm gonna work this section off camera, and when I'm done with the result and the result satisfies me, I'm gonna start working the sleeves.